that we are going to proceed as planned to have this meeting on Thursday, this Thursday. And that they are welcome to come, and it would be appreciated if they would take the time to share what they will regarding this particular situation. The third option is to still have this petition signed, okay? This petition.
That's right.
Okay. Get residents to sign this petition, okay? And we will then, as a group,
That's right.
okay, we will, as a group, make an appointment with the mayor, okay? We will, as a group, make an appointment with the mayor, and we will take the petition. We will take the petition with us, and we will remind him of what he said at his State of the Township about his regard for his seniors, okay? All right?
I haven't seen that man have a regard for his seniors.
All right, well,
But it's, you
well,
know,
yes, all right,
well, okay, let me say regard now, let me play.
All right. Along with that, depending on his response, we need to get this done before mediation before April 9th. Okay, so perhaps get some movement between both parties, all right? Okay, so if the mayor is not going to be cooperative, then they leave us no choice except to go to the press. And I have three options, okay? One who knows him very directly, okay? All right, I have a cousin who works for NJV,
Okay.
all right? And then there's the local talk, right, okay, that we could send all of this to. Now, in terms of our process of getting residents to say, in a video, just a short video, just helpful, okay, just to say, to the mayor, we need your help to save our homes. And then they get their name and the building that they live in.
That need to be displaced.
Right, exactly, okay? So, what he will have is not just a petition, but he will also have video support showing that we didn't just make these names up. These are real people. These are residents. Yes, James? So those are our options. Those are our options. Okay? Unfortunately, because we were not called in at the very beginning when they went to court, our legal support can't now jump in because they were not involved initially. If they
I
had
just got Ms. Cashwell's training for it.
So, Ms. Figueroa said she's going to reach out to Ms. Attorney Castillo, see, maybe she has, maybe there's someone she can talk to, or we can find out. And I don't want to push Attorney Rivera because he is the township attorney, and he's not going to really want to talk because it's attorney-client privilege.
But understanding all of that, but being that he was a director here, he knew of the problems that were here
Right.
and did nothing. What, I mean,
See, this is-
it's just this political thing that we have to suck up to the same people that knew all these years
No,
what was going on.
We're not sucking up to anybody. We're suffering as a result of.
We're suffering,
We're suffering as a
yes,
result of.
yes.
Okay, and all we're trying to do is
You all right,
help. Yeah, all we're trying to do is help the process so we can get something. That's all we're doing.
All right.
Okay?
I mean, yes, I understand that, but that's what just upsets me.
Yeah, how you can do
Because-
is say you're addressing
Yes.
your finding housing with all y'all was in it. Because if you own a house and you rent a house, your house has to be registered.
Right, right.
And the same thing here, it hasn't been registered for 26 years.
And you know, you.
Yeah, and this is why, I'll go back to the email response. This is why I said, okay, we have never been told by management how we should interact with residents. We have never been told that. No one has ever come to us and said, you can't do this. They said, as long, right, yeah, right. And he says, as long as you let us know, and it ain't burning the house down, okay, it ain't causing, a whole lot of confusion. All we're saying is, we want to get the residents together the best way we know how. And this is it. This is it.
That's right.
This is what,
That's
this is,
right.
this is what works.
That's
This
right.
is what works. I mean, I got a 50 page, but I'll just
I know
want to get
that.
this done, okay? All right, so you can see, but the thing of it is, we should have been part of this process from the very beginning. They should not have gone to court without us.
They
They
keep
should not
showing
have
us on
gone
a
to court.
5-year plan, we sit down with them.
Exactly.
And you
And
you already knew what the hell was going on, you knew
But
that.
you know, we also have been upfront with them in everything that we were doing.
We did.
But yet you guys, they have not been upfront with us.
This is the
on
first time they
what-
sat down at the
Yeah,
table and
only because
discussed
their back is against the wall. So they had no other, they had no other.
Because they
success.
called us in because you didn't know, they called us in because they were supposed to get a certificate. They were supposed to get it in 2022 and 23. They were supposed to get the paperwork to file for, they told us it was environmental certificate. So they told us at the last minute last week.
The grant was
And
there.
so I had to go to the mayor myself early in the morning, and I went direct to the mayor, and the mayor sent me upstairs to Musa Malik. So when I went to Musa Malik, they said he's in the meeting. I said, he's in the meeting. I said, so give me a paper so I can have a receipt that I've been there. He said, okay. I said, okay, then I'm gonna take a picture of your door, and I'm gonna let the residents know that I was here, and you didn't accept it, and the next thing he said, no, come on in. So I come in, he shows me a paper saying that they're not telling you everything. It's called evacuation environment certificate. They have to get that in order for them to get a grant. They sign off, so they're eligible for that grant. But that grant is to take all that down in the lane, also to pay for the panels and also for the elevator. Because what they told us, the reason why they were being fined was because of the panels and the elevator. But they didn't say anything about the evacuation to get the certificate. And Malik was like, they ain't telling me everything. He said because they didn't do it, because in order for you to get evacuation and environment, you have to show proof that you're not gonna have in the lane since it's been shut down, there's rodents coming through, you hit a gas line, or if any kind of pollution is gonna go over the air. You didn't show any proof, so he said right now, I'm on Zoom with them, I gotta go on a meeting with them. They went on a meeting earlier, when he said, I'm gonna let it go, he said, but I don't want it. He said, because the city gotta sign off on it. So they used me to push the button, because if you don't do that, automatically the building's gonna be taken over. It's not environment to live in. Still, we did that, and now it's still a whole car with the mayor and with them, because this is land. This is land. They ain't worried about the residents, they want the land.
HUD is still in ownership, they're not selling. There's not a private owner that's taking over the land.
No, because they came out that contract.
They-
See, when they came in that meeting, that was the person they brought in. And so when they came in, they said, oh, at the meeting, they said the reason why they want to do it because they're only going to do the floor, they're not going to put the cabin, they're going to patch it up. And they already knew, they was the one that sat down and negotiated with them. When you see Mrs. Motley and Alden leave, they went down to North. And then they did a settlement for $400,000 to get out that contract for the lanes. So now HUD still owns this property. So what she's saying is that at the meeting, we have another choice. They can take everybody from 81 and put them in 624 and tear that down and make it low income.
No, lower, housing.
Lower level.
Like, make it look like the, lane.
Yes.
Build it up like that. They're not gonna, they don't wanna hire us.
But they don't have the money. All they got is like $1 million, that's $2,000 for, to renovate each apartment.
So that, which brings us back to the 5-year plan.
Right.
Based on that 5-year plan, there is like $236,450, something like that they have allocated for every year. Out of that money, only 3 apartments, empty, unoccupied units can be renovated. And this is why Mr. Hellman sat at the meeting, our January meeting, all right? Sat at our January meeting and said, when they did their presentation about this revised, updated plan, okay, that it would take 20 years. 20 years. I guarantee you, if we're all living 20 years from now.
Exactly, but it's true.
No, but no.
It's true, I mean, we grown. I don't pray for 20 more years.
But no, I'm just, just saying. But if let's say we all live for 20 more years.
Yes.
And come back here. This ain't gonna be.
No.
This is not gonna be. So y'all have to pardon me. But I said there are times. No. There are times when I want to get up and I want to say, you must see the fucking stupid.
But this is true.
If you see the last meeting, I said to them about, and you still sticking with the plan for 3, and they were sitting down there like this, and the guy, if you usually see, the guy comes in the back, sets up the typewriter. They already knew what the BS was. So I said to him, you want me to clear the table off so you would? No. The other one with the book bag, they all look alike. I said, you wanted to? He said no. But the other one came in with that, he said no. But then everybody start opening up their mouths about the elevator and the person dying. That lit some fire. They said, well, you know what? These people bringing up stuff that we don't need.
Bringing it up. That's right, they're bringing it up.
Yeah. And they don't want that.
Ms. Barnes, when she came back the last meeting, she even mentioned that about the elevators and
yeah, they're gonna put new elevators up, we're gonna put brand new elevators. That was smoke.
But again, they don't like the fact that you as a board are being very proactive. They don't like it. They don't like it. All they want is for you to go to them and say, what do you want us to do?
Nope.
That's what they want. They want to say, Mr. Muhammad, Mr. Lowe, and which is why, remember when we first got into office and we had that first meeting, they didn't want to get it. They said, no, he's not, you can't.
They don't want us to. They don't want
petition.
It was not. They don't want us. They don't want us to even have this.
They kept with the budget, they kept on playing with that.
Okay, so
They wouldn't even give us a little luncheon when we had this ceremony and stuff. They don't want this like.
No, Ms. Barnes said that they were going to have a little something.
That's for us.
Yes.
That's what I said, what lunch? We didn't add. No.
This is August of 2023. So y'all some hungry.
Because they did.
When Ms. Morales came down, I told her at the meeting, I said, you see Ms. Morales, I videoed her apartment in 2022. And then she came in the meeting in 2023. And she was hollering, I said, I got a video. They know I'm going to think for 2 years, her apartment, that's why she's upset. You know, because it hasn't been done. She didn't come down here because she's living in a nasty condition. You know?
All of this, again, falls back on the directors who are in charge in them days. Now, I feel like the residents should not have to pay for their inadequacy. Okay? We need to, y'all better get some balls around here.
Yeah, but see, part of that is in terms of responsibility. They're going to have to provide us with a copy of whatever this recommendation is, or this proposal is, that they're supposed to be bringing to the mediation. I am not walking in blind.
That's right.
I am not.
I'm not even good.
I've been through too many of these things,
I have been through some myself.
and I refuse to walk in court, all right? No, because all those folks sitting around that table, all right, they're going to be expecting that everyone that's there understands.
Exactly.
We want to know what they want, that's right, so that's right.
Yeah.
So,
Or else we don't go.
you know, and don't come handing it to us at the time of the meeting, all right? And I mean, not, you know, I just want some trust, some honesty, and some transparency.
Yes.
You know, let us know we're adults.
That's right.
We're not some children.
And this is not a nursing home.
No.
All right?
No.
We are really, wait, in the words of Queen Latifah, we are unstoppable, yes.
Yes.
We are unshakable, yes. And we are fully capable,
Yeah.
yes.
And they're gonna find out.
Hello.
Okay.
We ain't here to follow, we are ready to lead.
That's right.
Oh, boy, I'm
Yeah, I
so
know.
sorry this is happening now,
Well,
because in March, next week, the 21st, I'll be in New York, something will happen. I gotta go to New York tomorrow. But I'll be back on the 25th.
Okay. Vicky, what's important is that you're here now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
And you hear what's happening, okay? And that you're part of this decision-making process. Because, you know, they have to understand that we're not here just to pay rent and die.
Want to be living comfortable.
Right, we're just trying to
And, you know,
live.
and live.
Exactly.
And not worry,
And
they always put us in a
decent.
panic attack.
Yeah.
You know, nobody don't know what's going on.
You can't keep doing that. You
Yeah.
can't keep doing that. You're doing that because you see some people and you hear about some of them addicts, some of them drinking and so what? Some of them are. But we're not all of that.
At
We're
this-
not all of that.
At this point, what's
We're not
important,
stupid.
right, what's important is ensuring that the residents who are here continue to have a home.
That's all,
Continue
that's
to have
all,
a
their home.
right?
Purpose.
And
That's our
that's
purpose.
it. But the rest of that stuff, you know,
Yeah.
let's see what kind of
They need
agreement.
a home.
Right,
They
what
need a
kind of
home.
agreement they can make with the township about taking care of these violations.
Right.
You know, and go from there.
And go from
You know,
there.
because I sent Foster, I sent a text, I'm happy to share it with you, and asked if in negotiations, the housing authority would be willing to say they can take care of or fix up X number of units per month. And then, as a result of fixing those units up, then, you know, the certificate of habitability could be issued, you know, and whatever, you know, they would fix the place up, and whatever associated fines they pay back, okay? And at least a minimum of 2 per month. And as long as they abided by that schedule, and they were able to, and they were issued the certificates of habitability, then everybody should be okay with that, all right? But not to press and say, we want $750,000, or where are they gonna find $30,000? Because if they have to pay a $30,000 fine, what does that mean in terms of quality of service?
That we will be getting, yeah.
Because it's not like somebody's gonna write them a check.
Right.
And they live here, so they already know the circumstances.
Yeah.
Right, so that's gotta come out of their operations.
Right.
They can't use the 3.4 million, they can't use any of that. And that's why I stood up and said, we want an accounting. We want to know what's been spent and on what, and how much is left.
Did they say you had that?
No.
No, they never send what Mr. Epps asked.
No, he doesn't. No,
You
he-
know, and that's
So-
one of the problems. You
That's
know,
what-
they don't want the spotlight to be on their lies that they've been saying.
But this is, remember when we were in, meeting and you raised that very thing and Foster said that they were going to start putting up, notice about what they're doing and what.
And we haven't done that.
No, Mr.
You know,
Cole.
I mean-
So because of that, Mr. Epps, so now, you still can't send that out because they said don't send out the flyer?
That's a decision that this board has to make. All right?
I say send it out. I say send it. Now, how do we get these things?
What do you-
You
what
said
do
how
you
much?
guys-
Okay, I say send.
James?
Okay. All right.
What's your agreement?
Okay, we need.
Send it.
Okay, all right, okay. Like I said, the paper and the ink and with tax, and this is why I've been pushing to try to get the money so we can be.
Oh, we
can get-
know that.
Yeah, so
We
know.
know that's why we've been doing it, but, so
Yeah.
how much is it
It's
gonna
It's
cost?
gonna be,
It's
with the
one-
taxes, it'll be $161 for the paper, the ink, because you have to get the multicolored, tricolored, ink, and then the black ink. Now, I sent those numbers to Mr. Foster. Okay, and it's basically, they can go to WB Mason, or they can order it through Staples, and I'll be more than happy to run up there and get it. All right, I don't have a problem. Okay, so we can
But
so
what's today is Monday, so the meeting is
the meeting's on Thursday. So
If you're gonna need some chairs, so I don't know, I'm gonna send
They
that.
got the kids right out bring it on there.
yeah, okay. Well, they may not be willing to give us the chairs if they find out we're still going to do this. Because they're saying that we need their permission to do this. But we've already told them.
At the meeting.
That we were going to do this. And Ms. Richardson said, okay. She said, okay. All right, and we
I'm
told
not
them we need to-
understanding, if you, by them knowing that we wanted to do this by Thursday, what meeting, just like they called that meeting on Friday, with short notice? When are you gonna have a meeting with us? I mean, how, you prolonging this, like I said, we got a week left before the court date, or the mediation, you know.
Yeah, no,
How
we said-
long do you think we have to wait until the rest?
Okay, well, I'm not sure exactly where we're supposed to be, you know.
And when.
Yeah, and when, well, we know it's on the ninth, but I don't know if it's gonna be in the courthouse, or if it's gonna be in the mayor's conference room, or if it's gonna be in their conference room.
So wait a minute, let me get it understand. That meeting is for the mediation.
Right.
When is this meeting for this?
This is going to be this Thursday.
No. He said don't do it till after the.
No, okay.
That's
so-
what I'm trying to get straight
Alright.
here.
What I will do is I will send him an email, all right, once we finish the meeting, and that the board has instructed me to get a date between now and Wednesday. Okay, and with the time for us to meet. Okay, if we don't get that date, okay, if we don't get that date before 12 o'clock on Wednesday, then however we got it, if I got to rob Mr. Chapman, and then I got it, whatever he ain't got, I got to take that camera. You got that camera, got that hat. I'll take his shirt.
And we get a hold of James' chair, fine.
I'm gonna take James, that's right, I'm gonna ride his chair over there.
You gotta get a hold of Vicky.
Right over there, the pawn shop. Take it, I'll take your scoot over there.
To get the money for this stuff.
To get the money for the ink and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, take it, yeah, that's right, you can hang out here. You know, you gotta do that. Okay, so I'll send them,
What happens.
yeah, and see what happens. We need a response to the date, the time, by Wednesday. Very simple. That's it, I said, that's the deadline, that residents are by the that's good.
Because the sooner they get out, the better, because we don't want no surprises from this mediation thing that we have to come back.
And I'm gonna share this with you. If they don't give us a list of occupied units,
Yeah, we all got it.
you know that.
Let me tell you,
We have to occupy this because we also bring to that we got the opioid.
and do y'all know that Congress, or is it Congress, whatever, is trying to stop, is it New Jersey, where public access to,
No, that's gone.
Okay, they stopped it?
They stopped it,
Okay.
because there was a lot of pushback.
Okay, you gone too, did you?
Yeah, no, both from the general public and then from attorneys, and they say, y'all nuts.
And you know what I'm saying? You were trying to, you're already doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing, and now you're really trying to hide it. You know, we need that paperwork to show what's going on.
You know, I honestly, I wanted to say to them, y'all got a Trump thing going.
You know what I'm saying?
Delay.
Lie. Okay.
That's what it's for.
Okay, no.
Being nice about saying delay. Lies.
It's time, they have to make a decision.
Yes,
They have to make, we already know what we want.
Yes.
Okay, but they gotta make a decision. And if he says, no, we can't do this, then he's still gonna do it.
oh, we don't
He can't tell us what not to do.
No.
You can't have the residents not know.
You can't go over there and just know, that's why we have to let the residents know,
You
look,
represent the residents.
we gonna need y'all right in the background, we gonna stand, but y'all gonna be back there backing us. Okay?
And if nothing else, when they show up here, on Thursday, we take a group shot.
That's right.
They'll say, here we are, and this is where we want to be. No, this is our home.
This is time to start reveling and rabble.
That's right.
Bring attention to the public.
That's right.
You know, you cannot go around there and leave us in jeopardy of having 12 hours, not even 2 months to find somewhere, no darn well.
Can't
the
find
house-
nowhere.
Yeah,
You see this rent out here.
Now, at least we can get up and go out here.
Right, but
How
there's
many
some that,
residents that think, we got seniors in here.
exactly.
People that don't, and we
You got a lot of them who can't walk.
That's what we're saying. You know, how they have to go out and find a place?
So you
They don't
gonna-
have
so you're
families
gonna-
that they can put together
Yeah, so
and
you're gonna
just say,
ask someone to come downstairs to be told, you gotta move,
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Yeah. And then you're not giving them enough time.
Not just that, but what are they, they're not
We're gonna be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
They're gonna be overwhelmed just to hear.
Your voucher is going to be based on your rent. Okay? You walk out of here with a voucher that's only covering $50.
Right. Where do you think you're gonna get a place?
Right.
You know, that's the,
And the landlords, charging $2,500.
that's right.
You know?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay, but you see, what happens is, if they had that, you had the voucher for $50, that means that's what you have, that's what that voucher is worth, okay? All right, so you hand that voucher to the landlord.
You still gonna have
You
to come
still
out your
got,
pocket.
you still gotta come up with the balance of the rent. Okay, it means that the housing authority is going to be responsible for that $50 of your rent. That's it.
that's the voucher
No, we're saying if a person is only paying, it's based on what you pay rent.
Right, if you're paying $300, $500, whatever.
Yeah, but the rent is $2,500.
Right, so the voucher's only gonna be worth whatever
What your rent
your
is.
is.
And then who you think got to pay the rest of that money?
So how am I paying?
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
How do you,
I'm paying $500. I don't know what they're talking about.
Well,
I know
listen,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
so
And
how-
this,
and
you know.
that's, And that's a real issue.
They're gonna do it, they wanna do this like they did down the lane.
It will also show just how sincere